Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, I'm back with an update for my bloody salmon boa, Rosabelle. And it's unfortunate that I've got to bring a bit of bad news because she has gotten a bout of snake mites. And I really have no idea where she's gotten the mites from. I've not been in contact with any other snakes besides my own. My other snakes, thank goodness, are clean. And thank goodness as well, she's still in quarantine here in my room. I've not moved her up to the snake room yet where the others are, so I really don't think there's gonna be a chance of an infection or infestation. So my only conclusion is that she's probably gotten the mites from wherever that she came from the supplier, and she was probably carrying mite eggs that hatched. And I found her soaking about 2 days ago, and that was also when I found a bunch of mites on the paper towels and in her water bowl. Poor girl. So I gave her a soak yesterday in water, just lukewarm water, and I've gotten most of the mites out, but I'm still worried that she might have mites hiding in the scales, and because she's so aggressive, I'm not really been able to look at her properly to find all the mites. And she's got a bunch of black flecks as well all over her body, so it's really hard to tell what's just the scales and what are mites. So I'm sure a lot of you know that the best form of treatment for mites would be using a mite spray, for example Prevent-A-Mite or Frontline. But there is also an alternative treatment, I'm sure some of you have heard of it as well on reptile forums and stuff, using vegetable oil or Crisco. And a friend of mine reminded me of this method yesterday, so here's a shout out to you, Stephanie. Thanks for reminding me of the method. So I thought I'd try it out and I'd make a video as well of how I do it. So let's keep in mind that Rosabelle is a pretty nippy snake. I do not want to get bitten. So, oh, there we go. Did you see that strike? So right here I've got Tupperware. The base is coated with some olive oil, but you can use pretty much any kind of vegetable oil. I'm gonna get my gloves and pick my snake up and drop her into that tub right there. Oh, she's mad. Look at her. Don't think she's gonna like this very much. Ooh. Relax, girl. Relax. Okay, so I'm gonna work on picking her up first. I'm gonna put her into this tub right here. So the bottom has already been coated so that I can make sure that her belly scales are gonna get all the oil on. So what the oil does is that it basically covers the mites as well and suffocates them and causes them to die off. Ooh. Wow. See why I need gloves? Oh man, that was a bad one. Relax, girl. Oh, we can hear that hissing. Yeah, so this makes sure all the belly scales get coated. I want to make sure that any mites hiding underneath her belly scales are gonna get coated as well, and they're gonna suffocate. So with a calmer snake, you can probably just run them through your hands. They're covered with oil and get it all nice and even. Get it all over their faces. In cases of ball pythons or snakes with heat pits around the mouths, that's where mites like to hang out most of the time. So you want to make sure you get all those covered as well. Ooh, stay in there. Ooh. Oh goodness. So for me to get her covered completely, the oil, I've got one of these right here. This here is a silicone pastry brush. So what I'm gonna do with this is, oh, see how feisty she is. It's giving me a hard time. I'm just gonna dip this in the oil and try to paint it over her body. Oh, on her face. I know, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I know you don't like this. Oof. Believe me, I don't enjoy this any much more than you do. So this is just to get all the oil covered all over her. So any mites hiding under those scales are gonna just suffocate and die. She also looks like she has a bit of a retained eye cap from her previous shed. And believe it or not, this vegetable oil is also going to help soften that up, and it should rub off on its own. Because I've been trying to get the eye cap off as well, but because you see she's so feisty and she's so aggressive, she's not going to let me do it. Oh, sweetie, come on. Ooh. So just get that all over her face, in case there are any mites hiding in the delicate places like her nostrils or around the eyes. Ooh, this girl is hell-bent on giving me a hard time. Can only hope she tames down with more consistent handling. So I'm gonna leave her here for just a little while. Keep an eye on her. And in a short while we're gonna just use some paper towels to blot off the oil. And then we'll have her put back into her own enclosure. Oh, what an attitude. So here is Rosabelle back in her enclosure. And I just pretty much let her sit in that oil for just about another minute or so. Not too long. Well, getting her back was quite a bit of a challenge because you see she's all shiny and all slippery from the oil. And I've tried to blot out the excess oil as much as I can. Believe me, it was no easy feat. She was just striking and striking and trying to eat all that paper towel. Yeah, so you see here is a snake mite right here that I found. See a little black dot on my finger? It's already dead. So it shows that the soaking that I did yesterday probably didn't help to remove every single mite. I'm not sure if there's still any more on her. I really couldn't get a good look because she was so aggressive. But I hope that whatever that's left on her, it's all smothered and they're all just gonna crawl out and die in a matter of hours, days. Yeah, so thanks guys for watching this video, and thanks again to Steph who reminded me of the technique. I'm really thankful for that. So I hope everyone's having a great week, and I'll be making another update video really soon because I've got my new snake racks. They're still in the process of being built, but yeah, I'll show you that real soon. Alright, take care everyone. Good night and bye.